do you think that men are masking their insecurities? That a lot of men are insecure, but they just masking it?
Absolutely. We all are insecure. It's just how does that insecurity manifest itself? You know what I'm saying? You have some people that could be insecure and it manifests itself by them hiding in bushes. You can have other people that are insecure and it manifests in them just being like, what's wrong with me? Self-evaluation. Why is this bothering me? You know, but we all are insecure. It's just some people have extreme manifestations and some people deal with it and recognize that why is this happening? Because it could be a legit reason. The female could be giving him multiple reasons to feel that way, or it could just be him not addressing his history or him not addressing those insecurities. You know what I mean? Tighten
And
up that.
remember, Jasmine's ex is the studio guy. Remember, he's the studio guy.
Kind of, you got some, oh, man. So I
Yeah.
think said
That's
small
why.
time bring up
That's
her ex.
why he knew Jasmine shouldn't have been. Jasmine was is probably up here, and he, you know.
But I mean, that's another thing. Like, if there's levels, if the levels are too far apart, that could breed insecurity. That's why I said don't date down, don't date up, that whole thing. Date on your level and be realistic about that level. But I think we all have insecurities. It's just who's willing to address them, or who fixed what happened in the past, because it comes from somewhere. Um, in terms of the in terms of the going into the store and a girl giving me their number, you're like, yeah, I would tell my woman, I'd be like, yo, I'm out here, I still got it, here's the number, yeah. But I would joke about it. I wouldn't want to hear about her, what I'm saying, getting flirted with, because you would think that the number of people that come at me versus the number of people that come at her are gonna be different. There's gonna be, what I'm saying, women wake up and it's like, yo, what's good, what's good, what's good, what's good, hey shorty, hey shorty. You know what I mean? I don't want to hear 100 of those stories. If it's something funny or specific, like, yeah, you could tell me that, but I don't want to hear every day. With me, yeah, I'm gonna tell you because it don't happen often, you know. Yeah, Shan.
So that was gonna be my answer to it. Like, imagine every dude that try to holler at you. First of all, if you try to, I'm not giving my number out to anybody, so it's kind of irrelevant. If you come to me and you say, "Oh, this girl asked me," I'm gonna be like, "Well, why are you telling me this? What's the importance of this for you to tell me this?" Because I'm thinking to myself, now that's a red flag. Because I'm not gonna sit here every dude that tries to stop me and holler at me of no relevance. Like, I don't even know this guy. He's just like, "Oh, hey, that's crazy every time, baby. Guess what happened to me today? Baby, what happened to me?" Like, no, that's and plus it feels like you're trying to make them jealous. You know what I'm saying? It has no importance. It's just a thing that happened. Like, you know. Whereas if you stop and you tell me like, "Oh, this girl tried to holler at me," I'm like, "Why you tell me about her? Why is she still on your mind right now?" Like, it should have just been just like they come to me. They have no relevance. It's just whoop, it's something that happened. Oh, thank you, and keep it moving. I'm not
'Cause
even thinking about it anymore.
like I remember it was just one story. Like this is an example of when you could tell me. So, she was at the gas station. This is probably like 6, 7 years ago. She was at a gas station. Some dude rolled up to her and was like, yeah, trying to holler at her. And she was like, nah, I got a man at home. I'm good. She was like, he was like, I got a goldfish. And she was like, you got a goldfish. What that got to do? He was like, since we talking about shit that don't matter, I might as well put that out there. I thought it was clever. I thought it was funny. So, she told me that shit. And I was like, I'm gonna use it one day.
Now you know what when you said that, Shan. That reminds me of a old song I heard. Shantae's got a man at home. You remember that song, Shan? Let me stop. I'm gonna act right because it ain't Sunday. It's Swinny. You
But
gonna chime in on this, or you gonna play footsies with Bruce all day?
Right, good bruiser. Tell
I
the
thought
joy
I
that
did.
you
I thought I did. I mean, I thought we was talking about what.
Would you tell your wife if you walked into the supermarket and the cashier was like, you know what, Sweeney, was good with you? Like that beard. I see them glasses. Where you got those from? Do you feel like that's something you would share with your wife?
That's all right. Would I share that somebody tried that some lady tried to shoot a shot at me at the supermarket?
Yeah, she put the press on you. You know what I mean? You just there for some sunny delight, and she put the press on you. Clear.
I would have to agree with you. I wouldn't run home and be like, guess what just happened to me today? But has that happened before and it came up in jest? Yeah. Like, yeah, some crazy, some chick at the supermarket tried to shoot a shot. Like if it came up in like casual conversation, but would I run home to tell her like, oh my God, I gotta tell you this? No. It's not at the forefront of my mind.
I mean, I speak for myself. It doesn't happen a lot. You know what I mean? So when it does happen, it feels good. You're like, okay, I'm still out here. Man. They still checking for me. You know what I mean? It feels good. But
I
I'm
like
sure
the point brought up, whether if it's in a small town or a bigger city too, because that does make a huge difference. Because when you're in a smaller town and people know people, it might be more important to tell your man what's going on. So, and I've lived in both. So it's like I like the idea of my man being in tune and aware of who says something, because that's his job as my protector to be aware of what's happening when I'm out and about, So
Yeah, but most men don't want to hear that bullshit though. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Most men don't
Right.
want to hear that shit because now it's putting a level of doubt, a question in a man's head that doesn't need to be there. Look, men already know if you got a nice looking woman, dudes are going to get at her. That's automatic. You wouldn't be with her if she wasn't nice looking, at least enough to you. But to know if she's been looked at when you out, people turning, staring, looking at her, maybe gaga and gawking over, saying all that. So dudes already know for you, but one thing he doesn't want to hear is like, oh, well, this dude try to hit at you. We don't want to hear that. We don't care. We know it's happening. We just try to we try to forget about it. Don't worry about it, and just hope that you, as your woman, as a respectful lady, that you should be doing what you need to do to diffuse that, take care of that, eliminate that, make sure it doesn't happen again. That's what we're hoping and praying for. Now, if you're not doing that, I need to reevaluate my relationship with you. Because it's obvious you in it for the wrong reason. You just in it for the meantime, between time, and what I can do for you. You're not in it for the long-term relationship because you just want the next man attention. So you doing certain things, talking certain ways, acting certain ways, wearing certain things, publish that size certain things in order to get a man's attention. No, you don't need me. You don't need me. You just need to be by yourself and get all the attention you want. And don't worry about me no more.
And I also think it's a red flag when a woman continuously talks about, oh, this dude tried to holler, I went here, this dude tried to holler. I'm sure a lot of y'all females may have friends that all they do is talk about, you may bring up just a random person. Oh, yeah, so-and-so at the barbershop. Oh, he tried to holler at me. Like, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, why is that information? We're not even talking about who's trying to, I'm just telling you, I went to the barbershop. My son got his hair cut by son. Oh, he tried to holler at me. That's a red flag to me. And I'm sure y'all got girlfriends that do that. No matter where y'all go to a day party, y'all go to a restaurant. Oh, look at him at the bar. He try to talk to me. Oh, we don't want to hear it. Yeah. I think that's insecurity.
I was gonna say, because I see that they're basically saying that we're a living contradiction right now, saying that, oh, well, we'll go and tell our women that somebody hollered at us, and whereas we'll have a problem if they did it. I think context matters. And I think the context in which we're speaking about it happening to us is if she's trying to make us jealous, or she's like, there's a underlying reason behind why a woman would come and just tell us that blatantly. And I guess that's the type of woman we're speaking to. But I would allow my wife the same grace that she would allow me if it just happened in jest. Like there was one day she told me, she did tell me that some guy tried to shoot a shot at her at the liquor store. She wasn't saying it to make me jealous or anything like that, but it came up in jest. We were having a conversation about it and it just came up. What we're talking about is if I went home every single day to tell my woman hey, such and such hollered at me today. Such and such did. This woman right here was trying to, you know what I mean? You see, I got it like that. You know what I mean? That type of shit is annoying no matter who it's coming from.